It's today. We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Hey, hello, and welcome back to my AuthorTube channel. I'm Autumn Ashley, and today is a very special day because we are going to ignore the mess that's behind me is what we're going to do. But it's going to be the day, the very first day of us starting our new story. I am so very excited for this. But first, there are a few things that I have to get done. First one is waiting for the camera to hopefully decide if it wants to pick me up. Probably not, but we're gonna skip this part. So today, as I am going to fold laundry off camera because you don't care about my clean clothes. Ooh, here we go. Better? Somewhat better, maybe? Who knows? If you watched my last video, you know that there has been this shiny new idea that has been brewing in the back of my mind. I'm going to leave that video linked down below. It is still the same day that I filmed that video. I had to go run and do some things, got comfy. We are going to start, I guess, first draft today. So I had mentioned in that video that I wasn't exactly going to be outlining this idea only because there were some key scenes and certain things in my mind that I really just wanted to get out on paper. We're just gonna jump in. I would say honestly that I'm more of a planter, but because I don't really know where the story is going and I kind of want to do a little discovery writing for a little while. Oh goodness. Dropping stuff before I go back and I outline this story. Today, after I fold this laundry, I'm going to write the first little speck of an idea that I have for this story. In my previous video, I had also said that I have not done any outlining, and I did literally just say that I have not done any outlining for this story. The only things that I have done are just taken some notes in my cell phone, just snippets of things that and ideas that I had. So I would like to go ahead and start a Google Doc and start a new folder on Google Docs. It could be a very horrible mistake where I probably should have spent more time understanding and outlining the story before I just jumped in and just wrote some random scene that may or may not have any friends, any other scenes that want to connect with it. But you know what? We're just gonna jump all in. We're gonna write what's in my mind and go from there. By the time you are actually seeing this vlog, all of this stuff will be put away. My moving vlog will have been up by now and life will be good. But we're filming this video a little early because I am not going to wait to finish moving in to start a new story. I'm not gonna do it. I want to start the story right here, right now, and gosh darn it, that is what we are going to do. New folder, new story. Let's do it. Let's crack-a-lack it. So good. We have a little bit already written down. We're just doing kind of key scenes. Anything that I've been thinking about for a while, we are going to write. So it's going to be a little messy, and this is probably going to be one of the biggest mistakes of my life to not outline this at first, since I'm more of a plotter slash planter versus just a pantser. If anything, this is just getting these ideas out of my head and onto the paper, the screen, the Google Doc. I feel pretty good about it. I think one of the things I've kind of noticed is some of the characters didn't have names in my mind. I knew for sure what I wanted my main character's name to be, and I feel like I can go ahead and share that. It would be easier to talk about who she is versus just saying the main character. But right now, her name, and I really love her name, is Norel, not Noelle. Norel. After I finished this scene, there was a scene that I wanted to happen before this, so we're going to scroll up a little bit and then input that scene there, and we're just going to keep writing. We're gonna keep trucking along, and we're gonna just keep doing this until I get stuck. That might not be in this vlog, it might not be in the next vlog, it might be in 20 vlogs from now when I finally get stuck, but we're going to keep pushing forward, and when I have more concrete scenes to just kind of talk about and to share, I will let you guys know. I don't want to share anything quite yet since it's still so new. Like, it's literally, I've only written, I don't know, 250 words-ish. We're not saying that this is what it is. We're gonna just let the story just guide itself, and we're going to see where the story goes. I've never successfully pantsed before. We've all pantsed and they've all been disasters. Well, I've pantsed and they've all been disasters because I've never finished any of them. but this one is gonna be different. It is going to be different. I'm going to do my absolute best, and that's all we can ask for. So let's get back to it. This is honestly so empowering, literally just writing this story. I usually will only jump into a story when it's a short story, 3,000 to 5,000 words, and you can fix it. But the fact that I'm just jumping into a novel and I'm having fun with it, it's amazing. This is insane. Honestly, I was not expecting to really well, no, I was expecting to enjoy, but what's the words I'm looking for? I really wasn't expecting to get this much done with the story and getting it all out and fleshing it out and getting it out of my mind and onto the paper. I wasn't expecting this much success. This has been shockingly good. I'm staring at it because I'm just mesmerized at how well this is going. We're just gonna keep having fun with it, man. We are just going to keep chugging along and until we hit a speed bump, which I'm sure there's going to be plenty of them at some point in time. But right now, everything's going good. For the first time without having like a solid outline in its own Google document and keep, flipping back and forth between the two. I like it. I'm liking it. We have taken a snack break, because I'm an adult and animal crackers are my go-to snack. I have written a little over 2,000 words in, I don't know, a couple of hours. I'm not really sure when I started this. It's really fun to kind of discovery write. I'm still on one scene. I have not moved on from that one scene. Okay. This one scene is probably not 2,000 words because I did include some of like the notes from my cell phone. So the 2,000-ish words have all of that combined. I'm enjoying this one scene that I've written, and hopefully I can write a couple more scenes and maybe not today, but I would like to over the next couple of days write a couple of the scenes that have been floating around in my mind and see how they connect, see if there's a way that I can connect these scenes. We're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna hashtag wing it, man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna eat the snack and I will see you guys later. Y'all, I'm looking at this story and I'm going, damn! Y'all, this story, I freaking love it so far. I mean, still working on that same scene. We haven't moved on to another scene, but this scene is kicking, man. If this is the only scene that I ever write for this and do absolutely nothing else with and then scrap this whole idea, honestly, I would be okay with that because I'm feeling all the vibes. I'm feeling the darkness, that eerie feeling, and that there's really some hidden things that are going on, which I want to come across as that. And then like, of course, my main character, Norelle, is kind of oblivious to all of this, so we can kind of see what's happening, but she has no idea. There's still some mystery for the reader, but we can tell that the main character is somewhat naive. So I'm very pumped for this. So far, I'm very, very much enjoying this. Oh, there is a typo right there. Hang on, guys. I can't look at that. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't a typo. I'm not going to do comparisons between Project Burning Roses and Project Brina. They're two separate stories, and I'm not comparing them because they're both my novel babies, but I just need to say just a minute that Project Burning Roses kind of has my heart right now. And I know I had said that Project Brina is near and dear to my heart, as it will always be because it was my first ever written novel. There's just something about this story that just is mesmerizing to me, even though I've only written a scene, but it's been brewing up in here for a couple of months. It's really just been mesmerizing and something that I've been wanting to write. Not that I haven't wanted to write Project Brina, I've always wanted to write that story. I think as my writing has grown over the last couple of years, I've needed to find those outlets for that creativity. And right now, I feel like Project Burning Roses is really the story to help push my writing into a positive forward direction. And so that's why I'm really captivated by this story right now, as I really feel like it's the perfect story for where my writing is right now. I feel like it's connecting the bridge. Like I had Project Brina here and the improvement of my writing over here. This is probably backwards for you guys, but you get the idea. This project right here, Project Burning Roses, is going to help get me over that, whatever those things are called, the bridge. It's gonna help get me over that bridge to improve my writing and to expand on my craft. I've been doing a lot of research and reading since Project Brina. I do feel like I have a much better backbone to the writing craft and story ideas and having the creativity to push forward. And I feel like Project Brina wasn't letting me do that. I felt like I was holding on to something. Not to say that I won't ever return to Project Brina. We're not bashing Project Brina in this vlog. We're just talking for a minute. We're just talking for a minute about my overall status of my writing and how I feel about it, and for Project Burning Roses. I like where this is going, and I do feel like I can express that creativity part of myself that has been wanting to be expressed, but because I've been so focused on doing the read through of Project Brina and getting all of my notes and everything gathered for that, I haven't been able to really express that creativity. And with my whole moving and my life situation too, that's definitely kind of hindered that creativity. Getting back into the story and in a new space, I think that all has a lot to do with how I'm feeling and the progress that I'm making with this story. We're just gonna keep winging it, you guys. I think it's working. We're gonna keep it on, and I'm going to keep talking about it. Probably all wonderful things, because that's how I'm feeling right now. I felt like I needed to explain how I was feeling about this draft and the first scene that I've written in the first couple of pages in comparison to how I was feeling about Project Brina. I would like to finish this scene, but we're about to go out to eat in probably like 40 minutes. I will probably write for another 10 minutes and we'll see how that goes. And then I will, I guess maybe check in with you guys tomorrow or the next time that I'm writing to let you know how the rest of today went and how my writing is going the next time I see you. So see you then.